How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 MyNBA Career Sim. So, we're doing Damian Lillard's a suggestion that we've got a couple times. So, let's see if we can get Damian Lillard maybe that championship that he's been looking for. Yeah, maybe he gets drafted to a different team. Maybe he... I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening with him. Maybe he has a better career. I mean, obviously his career's still going on, but maybe he'll get off to a better start, and who knows? We're going to find out. We're going to go to the sim and redo his career, because that was a suggestion. So, appreciate the suggestion. And yeah, we're getting on the gameplay. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Comment down below some more video ideas, socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description. If you like other content, TJP. With that being said, let's get on the gameplay. Okay, so we're about to head into the draft lottery, so let's take a look here. Do we need to watch the entire thing? I don't think we do, so I'm just going to skip it. Warriors got the #1 pick. I don't think Damian Lillard will get picked #1. I think Anthony Davis will. But, you know, I'm looking at some of these teams here. So the Magic, the Spurs. Ooh, okay. I don't see the Trailblazers yet, 18th. So Damian Lillard will not be in Portland unless he somehow slips that far, which would be kind of crazy. So we're in the draft. And let's see where Damian Lillard ends up. So we're going to watch the draft here and see what happens. So Golden State Warriors, who are they going to be picking? First pick. Ooh. I lied. He did go #1 overall. Wow. So Damian Lillard, in this scenario, gets to play for his hometown team. That's crazy. He's from Oakland. Golden State. This is before they moved to San Francisco. So Anthony Davis goes to the Magic. Wow. Okay. So I don't know why Damian Lillard went #1, but I guess maybe they saw something in Lillard. Who knows? But all right, cool. So sitting to the end. So Damian Lillard, #1 overall pick. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be clearly going to be Anthony Davis. So I guess the Golden State Warriors see something in Lillard. Maybe he could be Curry in this scenario. Who knows? But I guess we'll just pay attention to the Warriors then. Sweet. So let's do it. I think I could just keep it like this. I mean, I'm going to get a bunch of elimination stuff when we're doing the Sims, but that's fine, not a problem. I think it's just going to be easier for me than having to switch back and forth. So we'll take a look at the Warriors, see their team, and then kind of just go on to Lillard's first season. So looking at the team, it's definitely not great. Very young, though. A lot of young guys up here. So there's Damian Lillard, they got Biombo, they got Thaddeus Young, they've got Lenny Joseph, whoever that might be. We've got Ed Davis. Patrick Beverley's on the team. Yeah, this is a very young squad. Okay, so this is what Damian Lillard's going to be working with. Okay, they're definitely going to be in the lottery for multiple seasons, but nevertheless, maybe they'll progress, though, and become something cool. All right, so Damian Lillard did win Rookie of the Year, so that's cool. He put up 18.2 points, 6.2 assists. It's not a bad season. I think he won Rookie of the Year in real life as well, so that's cool. Did he make an All-Star? I don't think he would have made an All-Star team in his first season. No, he clearly didn't. But good Rookie Year, at least from his standpoint. The team was not good at all. Yeah, they were the worst team in the league. Look at that. Curry's on the Rockets, Westbrook's on the Thunder, LeBron's on the Heat, but he was drafted there, though. Durant's on the Sixers. This guy, James Hunt, I don't know who he is, but man, is he good. I mean, he's pretty dang good, I have to say. Yao Ming's still in the league? That's cool. That's really cool. So, yeah, clearly Portland didn't make the postseason, so I guess we'll just, you know, go on to the next season. They'll add another young talent to the squad, and you know, hopefully Damian Lillard will progress and maybe one day get his team to the postseason, playoffs, and anything can happen from there. Pistons win the finals, Derrick Rose Finals MVP. All right, well, I know I've simulated a few seasons. I'm already on our 4th season right now. Reason being is Lillard just has yet to make the playoffs. The team's been really bad. Past 2 seasons, they tried signing KG, that didn't work. So yeah, I haven't even shown you anything. He hasn't gotten any awards, any All-NBA teams. So really nothing. Nothing really too crazy going with Lillard right now. And he's one of those older rookies as well. So he's about to be on his, what do they call that? His extension. He's going to be up for that. He played all 82 games this year. But yeah, you can see the numbers aren't looking that great. So he averaged in his second season. He had a good year. The numbers went up. Then they dipped this season, last season, 20.5. And then here they dipped even more. Efficiency went up slightly, though. But yeah, he's not doing as good as real-life Lillard so far. He's only about averaging 20 and 7, which is still good. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's had a solid career. I mean, he's been very durable as well. He's played in almost every single game except one in his second season. So he's been on the court. He's been very reliable. So that's great. That's kind of interesting, this stat. I think this stat must have been, like, introduced in this year. So it's cool that this is, like, NA, and then here it's introduced. I mean, that's what I'm assuming that is. But, yeah, let's see. So far, he's never been an All-Star. So, Rookie of the Year to first-team All-Rookie. That's all that we've been seeing so far for Damian Lillard. And his team has not even made the postseason yet. So, that's, I guess, a little bit cause for concern. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to re-sign and stay here. I mean, they do have a young team. They got Jabari Parker. They drafted him. They drafted Oladipo. They drafted Porzingis. So, you know, we'll see what they're doing here. I mean, you guys see the rest of the squad. Nothing too crazy. They'll have another lottery pick. That's not going to be as high as in other years past. I mean, they're on the cusp of potentially making the playoffs in the next season or two. I mean, they have a young team. Just got to continue to progress, and we'll see what ends up happening with them. But, yeah, so far, though, very uneventful career for Lillard. Yeah, Heat win the finals. LeBron Finals MVP, still in Miami. Good for him. So let's see if Lillard decides to stay or if the Warriors decide to extend him. I would assume they will. I'd be shocked if they don't, but, you know, it is 2K. You never know. Well, he's not on the team. So, did they really let him walk? Did Damian Lillard just... Wow, Curry went to the Bucks with Giannis. They really let him walk. That's crazy. I don't know where he went. Let me see if I can find him. Okay, I found him. He's on Portland. I mean, not Portland. New Orleans now. He's on the Pelicans. With Lance Stevenson, James Hunt, and then you got Lillard. We've got Tristan Thompson, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, Montrezl Harrell, Rolando Hood. I thought it was Rodney Hood. I don't know. I don't know why he would have left Golden State, but... Or maybe, like, Golden State just kind of, like, let him walk, maybe? That was probably why, but definitely a little bit shocking, for sure. Okay, so I guess he's being in New Orleans now for the next 4 seasons. So Lillard decided to leave his hometown team. Okay. Maybe he'll make the playoffs with the Pelicans. Who knows? All right, so first season in the books with the Pelicans, and still no Damian Lillard signing at any of these All-NBA teams. That's crazy. And the Pelicans, they didn't make the playoffs. So, yeah, 5th season for Lillard, and he still hasn't made the playoffs yet in his career. But he did have a better year, though, and the efficiency did go up. So he averaged 23 a game, 5 assists, though. I mean, good shooting splits, and he did play in all 82 games. So one thing about him, he's been really durable, so that's cool. But, yeah, he's already 26. So he came in the league at 22. So he's kind of getting up there in age on his prime. But, yeah, team wasn't good enough to make the playoffs. The Pelicans were 35 wins. So he's about to enter his 6th season. He still has yet to taste playoff basketball. Hopefully at some point he'll be able to. I didn't check if he was an All-Star, but I would assume that maybe he was. And if you look, Golden State made the playoffs. They were the 2 seed. So it's kind of unfortunate that he left a good team to go to the Pelicans. I don't quite understand that. Or maybe the Warriors didn't want to pay him. Nevertheless, was Damian Lillard an All-Star this year? Did he get at least his first All-Star appearance? He didn't even get that. So far, not a great start to his career in the 2K sim. All right, another year in the books, and the Pelicans once again missed out on playoff basketball. Barely missed out, but they missed out. And Lillard, once again, not in any All-NBA team. But they were close, though. They were very close, 43-39. They just missed out. If there was a play-in, which there isn't yet, they would have made at least a play-in. But, yeah, I mean, Lillard is. I'm a little worried. He played 80 games this year. He had a good season. I mean, the numbers look good. If we look at them, can we do that, or are we struggling right now? Okay, 26.6 points, 7 assists. Couldn't make an All-NBA team. Made a good year. Decent efficiency. I mean, he's off to a pretty good start to his career. I guess numbers-wise, I would assume maybe this was the year he at least made an All-Star team. He didn't even make an All-Star team. Wow. That's a little surprising. But, yeah, no All-NBAs, no All-Stars. Not a single playoff appearance yet for Damian Lillard. He's about to enter his 7th season. He's only up to an 84 overall, too, which is kind of means that he's probably going to cap out here. Okay, interesting. We'll see. We'll keep simulating. I'm hoping maybe next year will be the year he could at least finally break into the playoffs. All right, so the Pelicans and Damian Lillard's finally in the playoffs, and they were the number 1 seed. So I hope that maybe this is the year Damian Lillard puts some respect on his name, and they don't. Okay, interesting. So still no respect on his name, but he's the number 1 seed. So that's cool. 22.8 points, 8.2 assists, so career high in assists. I mean, he's put up solid numbers. Just good efficiency, decent, not too bad. Yeah, I mean, he's had a solid career. I don't want career per 36. Oh, yeah, 21.7, 7.8. Okay, that's what he put up. So, yeah, good numbers. Efficiency's there. He played in 79 games, so, again, still really durable. So, that's cool. And if we look at the All-Star, he didn't get an All-Star. Still yet to be an All-Star, which is kind of crazy. Also, I didn't know this, but they have Paul George now. When did he come on this team? Don't know. I guess they signed him, and I completely missed that. Okay. So, yeah, Damian Lillard, Lance Stevenson, and Paul George. So that's probably why they're so good, because they got Paul George. Okay. So, they're taking on the 8-seeded Rockets. Chris Paul, Jimmy Butler, Clint Capella. Okay, it's a good team. It's a good team. Let's see. Can we beat them? Simulate the round. Can the Pelicans get past the Rockets? They can in 6. So now they're taking on the 4-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves. John Wall, Donovan Mitchell, Gordon Hayward, Karl-Anthony Towns on this team, Pascal Siakam. Okay. I could see them losing this series, but maybe Lillard and company can get past them, and they do in 6. So they're in the conference finals. And they're taking on the Los Angeles Clippers. Kyle Lowry, Devin Booker, Julius Randle, Jared Allen, Otto Porter, George Hills, and it's 84 coming off the bench. Okay, yeah, it's a good team. Let's see. Conference finals. Can they get to the finals? They just swept the Clippers. Wow. And just like that, Damian Lillard is in the finals for the first time in his career. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. I mean, granted, having this team, it's helpful. Taking on Cleveland. Cleveland has Carmelo still. And, I mean, every other player on this team. Oh, Colin Sexton, I guess. But, honestly, it's just Carmelo Anthony right now. I mean, they have DeAndre Jordan, but he's hurt. I would think they should be able to beat this team. Game 1, Cleveland wins by 2. Okay, Game 2. Cleveland wins again by 1. Game 3, Pelicans win by 24. Game 4, Cleveland wins by 6. Game 5, Pelicans win by 8. Game 6, Pelicans win by 3. We're going to Game 7. Got to simcast it. It's been a close series. Let's see. Can the Pelicans win on their home court against Cleveland? Good first quarter. Good sec. Wow, it's even. It's even right now. And can they pull it out? Damian Lillard gets a championship. Damian Lillard, after not making the playoffs for, 7 straight seasons, finally makes it as a number 1 seed. And I guess because of acquiring Paul George, they get a championship. So that's pretty cool. And in the playoffs, you can see the numbers that he put up. He put good numbers. 22.8, 8.2 assists. Good efficiency. So, I mean, interesting. In this scenario, he's a champion. Not an all-star. Rookie of the year, rookie first team, no All-Stars, no All-NBAs, but he is a champion. And not a Finals MVP. That will be going to Mr. Paul George. Okay. Well, he's on a good team at least, so that's cool. Well, Paul George... Wait, Paul George signed a minimum contract? Oh my. Oh, well, that's why. So they must have been like the game glitched and he just accepted a minimum contract from this team. Wow. Okay. I guess he wasn't signed. So that makes more sense. Okay, he's not going to stay on this team then. All right, well, Lillard goes back to missing the playoffs. They lost out on Paul George, obviously. Did Lillard make any All-NBA teams? He did not. Also, the Bucks have Giannis and Anthony Davis. That is a pretty deadly combo. Although Giannis isn't quite real-life Giannis in the sim. Which I'm not sure why that is, but of course Lillard's not going to be on any of these teams. Yeah, didn't make the playoffs, so this is his final season in New Orleans. Maybe he'll leave, maybe he won't. Take a look at player stats. I mean, Lillard, again, 23.5 points, played 79 games. Good numbers. Solid efficiency, nothing too crazy. I mean, he's had a solid career, statistically speaking. Just hasn't been able to really acquire any hardware accolades. Obviously, besides winning an NBA championship, which is cool. But really, besides that, he has kind of been underwhelming, to say the least. So, I mean, maybe he goes somewhere else and can blossom. But I think we're seeing the ceiling, at least in the game, which is kind of crazy to think about. But here we are. Let's see who wins the finals. By the way, the year that we didn't make the playoffs, I think who won the finals? I think it was the Timberwolves that won the finals. So they're winning it again. John Wall Finals MVP. I think that's what it was. I didn't show you guys the finals from when we got eliminated the year before we won the championship. Forgot about that. But yeah, all right, cool. So let's see if Lillard stays in New Orleans or if he decides to leave. Lillard is going to be staying in New Orleans. He re-upped. So I guess he's staying loyal to New Orleans at least, which is kind of weird, but okay. I mean, the team on paper, I mean, they got some young guys, like John Collins is progressing, Kevin Knox, they got Jordan Poole. Nothing too crazy, though. This team is not amazing. They got Kyrie Jr. Okay. I mean, it's funny, he has A+ potential, but he hasn't really lived up to it, per se, so only an 85, but let's see. Maybe he's got a few more good seasons left in him. Hopefully he can get back to the playoffs. That'd be cool. All right, well, the Pelicans are in the playoffs. I'm wondering if they signed somebody or I don't know what would have happened. But, yeah, no All-NBA appearance for Mr. Damian Lillard. But they were the number 1 seed and didn't make an All-Star. He went for a good year, almost 23 points, 8 assists. Good efficiency. Not quite a 50-40-90. Not quite there yet. Maybe he'll get there at one point in a year. Who knows? He only played 69 games, though. So he was a little bit hurt this year. A little banged up. Nothing too crazy, though. He played pretty good amount of games. So that's cool from Lillard. Yeah, it looks like he's going to peak at an 84, which is kind of crazy. No, this team didn't really sign anybody. To my knowledge. Yeah, no. Somehow this team was a number 1 seed. I don't get it. But let's see what we're taking on. See what they're playing. It's going to be the Denver Nuggets, 8 seed. Who do they got? Ken Lawson, Andre Iguodala, ironically. Harrison Barnes, Hassan Whiteside is their best player. Okay, let's see. Can they beat the Nuggets? Can the Pelicans do it? The Pelicans do. And we are taking on the Warriors. Lillard's former team, who've got Kemba Walker, LeBron James, Porzingis is still there. Definitely a different-looking team. Michael Porter Jr. All right. Very interesting team. So, LeBron's in Golden State. I would imagine they lose this series. They actually won. So, Damian Lillard beats his hometown team, gets back to the conference finals to take on his real team, his real-life team, Portland, in the conference finals, who've got Trae Young. LaMarcus Aldridge is still there. Malcolm Brogdon. Yeah, Aldridge never left. Joakim Noah, Josh Jackson. Okay. Let's see. They win. Wait, did I see Ja Morant? Or was I tripping? Do they have Ja on the team? They do. They do have Ja Morant, but he's hurt, though. Okay, I can see them. I mean, this is a good team. This is a good 6 seed. And we beat them. We're in the finals. Wizards versus Pelicans. So, Wizards have Markelle Fultz, Mikal Bridges, DeMarcus Cousins, Paul Millsap. Okay. They got a squad. Damian Lillard trying to get his second ring. Game 1, the Pelicans win with a blowout. Game 2, the Wizards win by 3. Game 3, the Pelicans win by 13. Game 4, the Wizards win. Game 5, the Pelicans win. Game 6, the Pelicans win. So once again, Damian Lillard gets another championship. So you get a 2-time champion in this sim. Not a Finals MVP, though. Lance Stevenson beat him out. But every time that Damian Lillard has made the playoffs, he has won a championship. So that's kind of crazy. If we look at the player stats, I don't know how Lillard... Well, I guess Lillard could have won it. I mean, I guess Lance Stevenson was just that more valuable in the playoffs. But, I mean, he was really good, though, to say the least. I mean, Lillard did his thing. So, good stuff. 2-time champion. Still not an All-Star to his name. Still no All-NBA to his name, but 2-time champion. And once again, the Pelicans are in the playoffs as the number 1 seed. And Damian Lillard has yet to make an All-NBA team of any sorts. I think Pokuševski won Rookie of the Year, which is kind of crazy. Okay. So yeah, the Pelicans once again, number 1 seed. Now Lillard is an 84, 83, something like that. Starting to regress a little bit, but yeah, good efficiency, about 22.7 assists. He played in 78 games this year, so a little bit more durable than last year. So still, for the most part, relatively durable. He's had a good career. We look at the All-Star. Do we have any All-Star appearances this year? Nope, just a 2-time champion. Trying to make it another one. Let's see if he can do it. And they are taking on the Warriors again. Hometown team. I mean, they have LeBron James still, Kristaps Porzingis. They have Kemba Walker still, Michael Porter Jr. on, Chris Dunn off the bench. Okay. So we'll see at the round. Let's see. Can the Pelicans... Are they going to get swept? Yep, Pelicans got swept. Okay. 1 seed and they get swept by an 8 seed. Well, that's unfortunate. How did Damian Lillard do in the playoffs? You might ask. He's okay. Nothing great. He was alright, though. Not too bad. Could have been a little bit better. But, alright. I mean, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, they got blown out by the Warriors, who I could see them going to the finals, but they don't. It's actually the Trailblazers, Trae Young, versus the Hawks with Zion Williamson. That's interesting. And Trae Young and the Trailblazers win the finals. Trae Young finals MVP. All right, and the Pelicans, once again, back in the playoffs, and we still don't have any sign of a Damian Lillard on an All-NBA team. It's not going to happen. Almost put up 20 points and 8 assists. I mean, good numbers. I mean, he's had a solid career. Like, statistically, he's still doing pretty good. I don't think it's as good as in real life. He'll probably eclipse 20,000 points at some point. I'm sure he's got a lot of three-pointers made. Yeah, 2,548. It's not too crazy, though. He's played, a decent amount of games. He played 77 this year. I came off the bench for some of them. I don't know how this team is a 2 seed. It doesn't really make any sense. You got AJ Hammonds. Yeah, our best. I mean, they got Jared Allen. That's cool. But, yeah, I don't know how this team is a 2nd seed. It's really weird. Let me double check if Damian Lillard made an all-star team. My guess is he did not. Nope. Still no all-stars. That's crazy. I don't see him making the Hall of Fame. He's definitely not a top 75 player. I'll tell you that much. At this point. But we're taking on the Jazz. We've got Garland, Oladipo, Tatum, Bo Marshall, Obi Toppin. They have SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How is this team a 7 seed and we're a 2 seed? That doesn't make any sense. And it shows because we are about to lose in 5. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't know how this team is so much better than that team. Lillard in the playoffs, kind of a no-show. I mean, Lillard had a good playoff run, though. Better than his regular season run, that's for sure. But yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to make an All-Star appearance. Definitely not going to make an All-NBA, I tell you that. Unless he somehow goes crazy, which is kind of crazy to think about because you look at his real-life awards, and it's just wild to see that. So the Heat win the finals. Jazz got all the way to the finals. Kyrie Irving finals MVP. It's going over next season. All right, the Pelicans are in the playoffs once again as a 6 seed this time. So a little bit of a down season. We got to take on the Thunder. They got Westbrook, Josh Hart, DeAndre Hunter, Kevin Love. Westbrook and Love reuniting on the team together. Okay. And yeah, I mean, you can see our team is not really that great. They got Tyus Jones, though. That's cool. And Lillard is not even the starter anymore. Looks like they're going to start Lewis Jr., so that's interesting. So Lillard now coming off the bench. 17.2 points, 5.8 assists. Tail end of his prime. Still no All-Star appearance. Not going to get it. But yeah, I mean, all right. Let's see how he does in the playoffs. Maybe he'll be good. Who knows? So we have to play in. See what we got happening here. We'll simulate the round. Can they get out of the first round? They will not. They lose in 5 again. So this is his final season in New Orleans, unless he decides to re-up. Which we'll see if he does. I don't know. And we got a Lakers. Anthony Davis on the Lakers versus Blake Griffin and the Hornets. Interesting. And the Hornets win the finals. Blake Griffin finals MVP. How did Lillard do in the playoffs, by the way, again? Did he do okay? Or was he bedazzled? He was not that good in the playoffs. The efficiency wasn't quite there. All right. I mean, he is getting up there in age. He's about to be 34. We'll see what he decides to do. I mean, he'll probably play a couple more seasons, but I could imagine him retiring in a few years. Well, Damian Lillard staying loyal to New Orleans, I can tell you that much. He decided to leave Golden State after 4 years, his hometown team. But he's been loyal to at least the Pelicans for the past few seasons. So, yeah, staying for another 2 years. I also forgot to put in the 2023 draft class. I think this year I did the 2024, though. But, whoops, doesn't really matter that much, though. But, yeah, I could see the Pelicans probably missing out on the playoffs for the next season or so. We'll see. If anything noteworthy happens to Lillard, I'll let you guys know. All right, well, this is a very early ending to his career. Damian Lillard, after not making the playoffs, decides, I'm going to go retire after 13 seasons. Kind of shocking that he retired now. He probably still could have played a couple more years, but he decided it is time for me to hang it up. That's crazy. How old's Damian Lillard now? Damian Lillard now is like what? Friggin' 32? I mean, I know he came in late. Yeah, he's 32 now. That's wild. Yeah. I mean, if you look at the numbers, 16.7 points in his final season, 5.7 assists, solid efficiency. For his career, he was a 20-point per game scorer, 21 points a game, nearly 7 assists. I mean, over 20,000 points, 7,000 assists. Not bad. I mean, he almost hit 3,000 threes in his career. He did play in all 82 games. He's coming off the bench this year, though. He didn't have a single triple-double in his name. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, solid career, but not as good as real life. I will be honest. I mean, he was never an All-Star, never an All-NBA. Now, he did win Rookie of the Year, got a rookie team, and he won 2 championships, and he never lost in the finals. So he's got a perfect finals record, but he never won a finals MVP. It was Paul George, and it was Lance Stevenson, and he missed the playoffs the majority of his career. So I don't know. I'd say, would Damian Lillard trade all of his accolades, or most of them, and being a top 75 player of all time, for 2 championships, where he's not even like the Finals MVP? I don't know. He only played 13. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, you guys let me know down in the comments below. But he retired, so I guess we'll take a look at some of his stats. See if he's on any league leaders. Did he make he might get his jersey retired by New Orleans. I think that would be cool. I don't think he'll make the Hall of Fame, though. He won't. It'll be James Harden, only one going in. So not even a Hall of Famer. Damian Lillard in real life is a Hall of Famer. So in the career, he's not. That's wild. Borderline, but not a Hall of Famer. Now we'll get his jersey retired. No. Wow, he didn't even get his jersey retired. The Pelicans didn't retire his jersey. No. That's crazy. Okay. Well, there you go. I mean, I think that answers your question. But let's take a look at the league the league history, some of the records. See if he stands on any of these. I don't know if he will. He might. He'll probably be on here, closer to the bottom. 20-something thousand points, I think he was what he had. Is he top 100? He's got to be top 100. Yeah, he's like 21,000, I think. He is at... Dude, Ricky Rubio's on here. That's crazy. He's 69. Nice. Okay. Field goals made, 75th. Three-pointers made. He'll be on this one, closer to the top. 2,996. 25th all-time. Derrick Rose has more than him. That's crazy. Free throws made. I don't think he's going to be on here. And if he is, I mean, do you guys really care? Rebounds, no, he's not going to be on there. Assists, he'll be on here probably towards the middle of the pack. He had like 7,000 assists. So he is 51. And then blocks, not going to be on this. Steals. Would he be on steals? Maybe near the bottom. Let's see. Steals. Is he top 100? I don't see his name. I didn't see his name. You guys let me know if you saw his name, but I didn't see it. So my guess is that he is not on this list. No, he's not. Wow. I mean, that's not a surprise. Not really a great defender. We don't really care about minutes or turnovers and then points per game. So, yeah. Overall, I guess we'll go to the full screen and close the video. I'll give you guys my overall remarks. So, let's go to the full screen. All right, so overall, I'd say he... I think, in my opinion, his real-life career is better. Now, getting 2 chips, definitely nice. Wasn't a Finals MVP, but was never an All-Star, never an All-NBA player, which means he wouldn't be top 75. And a lot of the time, he missed the playoffs a lot. Yeah, I mean, perfect Finals record. He was a 20-point per game scorer, 7 assists. Didn't make the Hall of Fame. Probably should have got his jersey retired. I think he got screwed over there. Didn't make the Hall of Fame. Probably borderline. Could have made it, but borderline. He needed a little bit more accolades. But, yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to say that his real-life career, from an individual standpoint, is probably better, even if you factor in the championships. Because I think that's just more of a team accomplishment. So, yeah. There you go. That was the career Sims. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below this video. Go to socials, play the second channel, main channel, down in the description. Like the content, TJP. With that being said, I'm gonna head on out. Take everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.